What if I told you that the most profound lessons you'll ever learn might not come from a guru or a textbook? What if they come from the barista who knows your name, or the elderly neighbor who grows roses in their front yard? Sounds a bit far-fetched, right? But stick with me, because the truth is, wisdom often hides in plain sight. Picture this. You walk into your favorite coffee shop, the smell of roasted beans filling the air. The barista, let's call her Sarah, greets you with a smile. Now, you might think she's just there to serve coffee, but every day she sees the same faces, hears the same stories. One day, while waiting for your latte, you overhear her chatting with a customer. She says, "Life is a lot like brewing coffee. You gotta let it steep. If you rush it, you end up with a bitter taste." Or think about your elderly neighbor, Mr. Thompson. He spends his afternoons tending to his garden, carefully pruning the roses and planting new seeds. One day, curious about his vibrant blooms, you ask him how he does it. He smiles and says, "You have to be patient. Not everything blooms right away. Sometimes you have to wait for the right season." Everyday encounters like these can shift your perspective. Let's dive deeper. Remember that time you were stuck in traffic, feeling frustrated and impatient? Next to you, a driver is listening to music and singing along, carefree. There's something about that moment that reminds you how to enjoy the ride, literally and metaphorically. Now, consider a random conversation with a stranger on a park bench. You're venting about work stress, and they share their story of overcoming challenges. They say, "I once lost my job, but it pushed me to find my passion." Sometimes, life's setbacks are just setups for comebacks. That moment becomes a spark for you. You start thinking about your own setbacks in a new light. But here's the kicker. We often overlook these moments because we're so focused on finding profound wisdom in grand places. We scroll through self-help books, attend seminars, and chase after inspirational quotes. But the real gems are often right in front of us. Think about the lessons our kids teach us. Have you ever noticed how children approach life with pure curiosity? They see the world as a playground, always asking questions. One day, your kiddo might ask, "Why do we stop playing when we grow up?" And just like that, you're hit with a reality check. When did we stop being curious? When did we stop playing? And then there are those moments of vulnerability, like when a friend opens up about their struggles, sharing their fears and dreams. Suddenly, you realize that everyone is fighting their own battles. Their bravery inspires you to be open about your own struggles, creating a connection that deepens your friendship. These small encounters, they form a tapestry of life lessons. They challenge our perspectives, remind us of empathy, and teach us to appreciate the beauty in the mundane. So next time you're out and about, keep your eyes and ears open. The universe is always sending you messages. Whether it's a barista with a wise quip, a neighbor tending their garden, or a child reminding you to play, these ordinary moments can lead to extraordinary insights. You've got to ask yourself, what wisdom have you missed today? Because sometimes the greatest insights are delivered by the people we least expect. Embrace those moments and watch as your world transforms in ways you never imagined.